On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. The crowd has packed this place out, and you can feel the energy reverberating. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Volunteers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to... the yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
The run inside. It's Scott.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire, and they got it.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Bishop. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Vols moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They go right back to him. Runs through a tackle, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Running inside, it's Morris. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gauze. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quick release on the RPO. At the 45 on his way. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
The run inside. It's Morris. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook up.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? A run for the quarterback. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He wants to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. That's caught. It's Hoffman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you
Breaks into the open. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Boy, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Running inside. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, that D tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and he was able to make the tackle for loss.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. got it. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. NC State quick to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Better find the influx. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's gone. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Smashes it between the uprights. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. The run inside. It's Bishop. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Running inside. It's Bishop. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the 1st down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. Now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Grabbed in the middle. It's Snow. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. NC State going up tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And now will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Bailey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that foot.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Off play action. Escapes the pressure to his right. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch. It's Scott. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC would be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away, because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. trying to set the tone with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
The Volunteers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Grab behind the line. It's Hoffman.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Davis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. The Vols want to move quickly.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Davis. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Vols are rolling down the field.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Using his feet. Turning it on. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Volunteers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll run play action. Makes him talk to the hand. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown ball! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Rush is on him. Sliding to his left. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Snow. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Blue 22, little.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Change now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Dangerous screen into traffic. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. back to pass. Using the quick game. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Off play action on first down. He's looking deep. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Looking down the middle. The sure hands, it's Staley. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, heading to the field. The run inside. It's Scott. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. NC State quick to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The short hands, it's Hoffman. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the
unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job.